Yo, how's it going, everyone? It's that time once again. We are back. Dokkan early stream on a Sunday morning for me. 9 a.m. A little bit later time slot, the late early time slot for today. As there's no news, no new releases. Who wants to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday? Yeah, Light Code Radio, Drace, Damage Tank, Weaver Class, how's it going? It's the 22nd of December. It's getting close now, getting into the spirit. I'm wearing my Dragon Ball Z Christmas jumper. And we are here to carry on. We started doing some challenge runs last night. Had a very interesting run with the Buhan team that will go up today. Didn't get a lot of luck with the 21 team build that we were trying, but have they posted the thing with the actual link now? No. We just posted a thing saying release tomorrow, Monday 23rd, Dokkan Battle News, running information on campaigns and updates to be held at the end of the year. And we plan to announce information about new characters. Normally, I thought by now, like the day before, they post the thing that actually has the link. Because then you can obviously click on it and go to the premiere and it tells you how long till it starts in like your time. Most Cursed, how's it going? HL Super Vegito managed to take a hit in the Tech Gogeta fight. Did he? There. Did he actually take a hit? I can't remember. I thought he just got immediately. Actually, no, because didn't he? I think the one time we had him on rotation, we just got supered like straight away.
Let's do this.
Yeah, just get our dailies done here. It's always sad when your link level team is like getting close to being fully done, so then you're doing all these runs of like the Roshi event and stuff like that and not seeing any links go up. Anything interesting I can still actually get with the snowman things. Yeah, not really. Get the large orbs, I guess. Alright. I mean, we'll start off with a hero's attempt or two. So that is obviously one that I still very much want to get finished.
All right, let's do this.
It all relies on rotations. Well, this first rotation is not bad. Right? Okay, so starting rotation is not terrible, which is good. As much as we like the links with God Trunks, we do we do want to stack. So and yeah, if we don't get the 7 orbs straight away for Goku, it means he won't just go crazy and kill them all by himself, which then will give Fu a chance to actually attack. So obviously Goku gets the permanent attack increase the first time you get the certain number of orbs. So I have found in these attempts, if you get 7 orbs of him straight away on turn 1, very often he just kills these guys by himself, and then nobody else on the turn gets to attack. So ideally we get a super attack off with Fu. Or more than one, you know. Hey, dodge, let's go. Let's see that against Goku and Frieza. Oh, we got 2 supers. Would have been nice to get that additional 3rd one as well, but it is what it is. And then Trunks finishing them off with the Soul Calibur. And Vegeto's locked in slot 1. Nice. It's too many rainbow orbs. It's not something you say very often, but... As long as it doesn't super straight away. Oof. 80 to 90k from a normal. I mean, Limit Breaker Vegeto's performance when he's not next to physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is obviously very different. Like Saiyan Raw is such a good link, attack and defense, and of course Vegito is given support as well, which is why this guy looked so crazy next to him, like even from turn 1. But fortunately, the normal physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito are not really good enough anymore for the team. In fact, I don't think he'd even be able to tank normals from Goku and Frieza. Especially not when they're under 50% HP. It would be funny though to put him in slot 1 against Goku and Frieza and have him actually counter the super. And then of course if he doesn't counter it, he'd take like 4 million damage or something stupid. Alright, so Goku should eat this. Yeah, it's post super and he's still got his intro buffs and everything. The only problem is we got Aos on the next turn. Depending where the locking, we need to float her off so she's not on a rotation against Frieza and 17. But of course we get a unit locked in slot 7, so we can't float her off. Bruh. And yeah, Fu locked in slot 3, so he's not going to get any attacks off here. So yeah, ideally we wanted to put Aos in slot 3. Goku slot 1. To be fair, Aos being in slot 7 is probably not a great start. We have to do this. It's only turn 2. As long as Trunks gets enough supers, he will tank here. Not against the super, obviously, but Goku will take damage from this. We're alive, at least. New Year's being GT themed makes sense. Super Saiyan 3 into Super Saiyan 4, celebrating 40 years of Dragon Ball. I wonder if that is the kind of thing they would think about. I mean, the thing is, I think it's one of the most likely choices because of that thing from the data with the new active skill, like, animation. It very much seems like it's going to be an active skill that you use during Giant Ape or, like, Rage transformation. So I could see it being a Goku that goes and turns into the Golden Great Ape and then has an active skill while you're in that form. Which would be interesting. It'd be weird because it'd be like a weird design, because like if you go into the Golden Great Ape and you have an active skill and you just don't use it, then what? It would be like the Great Ape mode runs out like normal and then he just turns back into the other Goku and then that's it. Well, it's all down to these guys to kill, otherwise we are in real trouble here. And since we can't get many orbs to Mekikabra, we don't want to get the int orbs because then he doesn't get the attack boost, so Goku needs to get like triple super, triple crits or something crazy, and then obviously Mekikabra needs to do something fairly similar. Yeah, Jaren, Tala, how's it going? Yeah, no, we're dead. The New Year's thing is tomorrow. Need Mekikabra to get the 3rd super here. He did not, so we are dead. Man, Goku getting that one extra... Goku or Mekikabra getting that one extra super would have been enough. I'm still intrigued that someone managed to beat it with this team.
All right, let's do this.
Still leaning towards Daima. Yeah, I mean, it's... With Daima dropping a bunch of stuff for the Legends thing, I feel like it's a top option. I feel like the highest 2 likelihoods for New Year Johto Confess is Daima or Goku versus Baby, just with all the various different things that we've seen. Because yeah, the GT Goku versus Baby ties into that whole new thing with like Giant Ape transformation counter and the active skill animation thing. And then obviously Daima just got a bunch of stuff come out for Legends. And Daima's already had a bunch of stuff for Legends. Like they've already got multiple Gokus, Glorio, that Tamagami 3 now, whereas we've literally got the free-to-play like base Goku and Vegeta, and that's it. So it feels like those 2 options are the most likely, but obviously it could be, still could be almost anything. Look, Adonius, how's it going? Tech Fraud Han. Daima makes Super Saiyan 4 canon. I mean, the thing is, Daima is supposed to be set between the end of the Buu saga and Super, right? So it doesn't... It wouldn't make any sense for them to have... Oh, this is a terrible rotation. All I can do is this, which gives Fu like a 40% chance to dodge, but if he doesn't dodge, he gets clapped. Well, he dodged the Super in slot 1, so I mean, we'll take that. It's got no big bad bosses active here. We had to float off AGL Fu, so he's not going to get any stacks. Ooh, he takes 100k from a normal if he doesn't dodge. How? How did somebody do this? This is crazy. Like, I've seen the screenshot of this clear with this exact team, and that is wild. Yeah, the fusion bug thing. Since it's been shown, like, and mentioned, like, it's got to come into play at some point, right? Oh, look, we actually got some decent luck for once. He locked Rose in slot 1, who in slot 3, who I was going to float off on this turn anyway. But yeah, I think it's about time. Like, Baby deserves a Dokkan Fest. It also makes sense because the New Year Dual Dokkan Fest doesn't usually have banner units, and there's not a crazy amount of like top picks to choose from for Baby versus Goku, other than it being like Oob and then like Baby possessed Trunks or Gohan or Goten or a combo of the 3 or whatever. And then same with Daima. Like, they could obviously do versions of the other characters, like the mini. If they do, so let's say they did Goku versus Tamagami, they could do like mini Vegeta or Piccolo or Supreme Kai or whatever. But it makes more sense for like if it's the New Year one, they don't have to do banner units. Wow, 364k post super, and then dodges the normal, of course. Alright, well, this is full heal. I mean, orbs for you don't matter because you're just going to be dead anyway. Having perfect RNG for this run, yeah. I don't get, like, who are the slot 1 units against Goku and Frieza? Like, that's the thing that I... Like, do you just put... I guess you just have to put, like, STR Fu in slot 1, pick up the STR orb so he has a 50% chance to dodge, and then hope that you win, like, the coin flip, I guess. But then who's the slot 1 on the other rotation? Because we know, like, as tanky as he is compared to some of the other heroes' units, the Tech Demigra is not tanking Goku and Frieza's super attack. I mean, we'll see here depending on how it goes, but, like, I don't know if he even tanks these guys' super attack. Alright, do we need to get more stacks with you or you? Mechikabra, probably. 7, 9, yep. $21.5 million. I'm not sure if Mechikabra, even with like how high his stats can get here, I'm not sure if he tanks a super. Oh, get the triple super, nice. Yeah, I know he's going to tank normals for double-digit damage. Ooh. Okay, that's good. Fu, if he gets enough supers, gets a decent bit of damage reduction. So, yeah, Seti has a gun. If he only does a bunch of additional normals, though, he doesn't get the extra damage reduction, so he could get absolutely destroyed. Well, he did 2 supers and 2 normals, so I'm not sure now if he tanks this. He does, nice. I was going to say, he can tank them for double digits. I've seen it, like, as long as he gets enough attacks. So... Well, how upset are you going to be when they redo the Super Saiyan 4? Its design is different. That would be crazy if, like, because I don't think it will at all. But yeah, if Daima actually did do Super Saiyan 4, but then they changed the design, like, fairly significantly, people would not be happy. Oh wait, this is actually really bad. So, well, I guess as long as he doesn't super Fu, then Fu might be okay. And Fu got a double super, so he actually might tank here. Nope. Well, that's good. Now we just have to hope that they don't super in slot 3, otherwise it's GG. Nice, they didn't super in slot 3, let's go. Which means they're probably going to super in slot 1 though, which is awkward. No same type orbs, good. Do that. Do that. Nice, they didn't super in slot 1, okay. I mean, this is going to be... We're still going to be hanging on by the skin of our teeth here. Yeah, I could see Super Saiyan 3 like being the thing that Goku uses in like the final fight of Daima, potentially. Oh yeah, we're dead now. They super to Migra post-super, he's dead. He's lost some of his damage reduction. Yeah, we die from full health to that. Yeah, so I don't get it with that team. Like, I don't get how that works. Do I take Eos off this team then, maybe? Put Warrior in Black on there. I guess we could just try it with you on there. Yeah, I mean, I could see that happening. It is kind of a cop-out ending, but yeah, that is, like, they could do that. Just make everybody forget everything. The end of Super will be erasing everyone's memories. Okay, so we got... Having Limit Breaker for Geo on turn 1 is not normally a good, because we obviously want him to have his damage reduction for as long as possible. Although I think actually floating him off here is probably a good idea, because of the locking for later. And it means Fu gets to actually build up a little bit as well. Because Fu needs to get as much build up as possible before the end so he can actually do damage. So Goku's just going to go ham here. I don't think I've ever seen this though on the first turn for them. All of their attacks are in slot 3. That's crazy. I mean, the first phase isn't exactly difficult or anything, but we just get a complete, like, clear for free. Okay, Goku locked in the middle is not the worst thing. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, still going to have a 40% chance to dodge because the rainbow orbs count. But... oh no, Trunks selling with all the additional normals. Yeah, I should have just put Trunks in slot 1 and got the Fu in slot 1 and got all the STR orbs. God damn it. That would actually be the most hilarious, like, long game troll, especially if it had come from Toriyama himself, that at the end of Super, they somehow turn around and just say, oh yeah, GT is actually canon now, by the way. Because we've gone, like, 20 years or whatever it is in the fandom of being like, yeah, it's not canon. Yeah, double Goku on turn 2 is not a start that we want.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh look, double Goku turn 2 again. Well, that's the thing, people who like GT whether it's canon or not, and Super Saiyan 4 sells whenever, whether it's canon or not, so... How many attempts Truth took to beat this with Heroes? It was like 4 hours of streaming or something. Or 5 hours, sorry, because the first video was 3 hours and the second one was 2, yeah. So 5 hours of attempts on stream. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's out for the stream. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. I know it's at a different time than usual for the really early stream, but when there's no new content coming out,
Alright, let's do this.
No news or anything like that to expect. It's I like to give myself the odd day where I don't get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Alright. Again, not the greatest starting rotation, but I've got Fu in slot 7, so that means we need to float off for Geo, really. The only problem is, when you're in a situation like that with Goku, where it's either get 7 orbs or you don't get enough orbs at all, it's kind of annoying, because getting the 5 supers, getting the 7 orbs means he probably just kills these guys, which means Fu doesn't get any build-up. Pulled 2 Jirans and a Gotenks from the 150 stone multi. Nice, nice. I've seen so many people get ridiculously good luck with that 150 stone multi. Okay, well at least Fu gets to attack like once. Literally once, but... Okay, Preston Kitty, how's it going? Best time though, at least. Yeah, exactly. It's a good time zone for me, but I know that a lot of my audience is from the US. But yeah, like obviously when banners come out, oh god, when banners come out, when there's news and all that stuff, then obviously I will get up at those super early times. But oh god, I don't want all the AGL orbs. I want those for Mickey Cabra, but I'm not going to get that now, am I? So rip. Getting the extra rainbow orbs. Oh no, because he only got one AGL orb. God damn it! I was going to say getting the extra rainbow orbs is better because he gets the extra damage reduction, but oof, that's unfortunate. Yeah, my 150 stone Moai was absolutely terrible. I only got 2 SSRs, and the featured was Tech Super Saiyan Kid Trunks. A unit that I have rainbowed, like probably would, like obviously I haven't actually kept the extra copies, but rainbowed like multiple times over. You know, that would be kind of awesome, right? Is if they did, like, I know GT fans probably wouldn't like it. I mean, some people who don't like GT maybe wouldn't like it either anyway. But imagine if once they finish Super, they like redo GT, but so that it's actually set after Super. So like, you could start off with whatever the first arc is. Let's get rid of the whole changing Goku into a kid thing, though, please. But you could have the first arc have something happen where, like, for some reason, I mean, they'd have to come up with a good reason, but like, God Key just gets like blocked and they can't use it anymore. And then obviously, like, that would then lead to Super Saiyan 4 and other shenanigans. But it means you could also still have, like, Gohan and Piccolo be relevant with Beast and Orange. And then they could get, like, stuck somewhere, which is why they can't help in a certain part or something. Like, I don't know. There's a way you could do it that could be quite interesting. Redo the Shadow Dragon arc so that, like, the other dragons are actually kind of cool. And everybody, they split off and they all get to have their own fights that are actually good. Like, imagine how cool that would be. Like, having two... Imagine if, like, I mean, Ice and Nova maybe you wouldn't split them because they are supposed to go together. But, like, imagine you have, like, Ice and Nova fighting Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. Like, make Pan actually good and have, like, Pan and Gohan fight someone together as well. That would be cool. Like, have Pan actually go Super Saiyan, fight someone with Gohan. I always thought that, like, a good way to do a later part of a series would be to focus it more around, like, Goten, Trunks, Pan, like, actually have them be the important characters. Actually give them some dubs, but everything will always just revert back to Goku. Like, he could still appear every now and then and stuff, but... What would be really funny is if they did it was like a Dragon Ball Super version, and then, like, you get Baby. So Dragon Ball Super Baby would be called Super Baby. Goku and Frieza of Hybrid Saiyans. Nice. Damn, that's good. Beastless destroyed the super attack at the end. Oh, with the active skill, yeah. That's the thing. Characters with active skills that have action breaks are actually really, really useful against Goku and Frieza because you just get rid of their super attack. Also, if everything was set after Super, it would make Super 17 way more interesting, because obviously MVP 17 is the version of 17 that it would be, like the normal version. And Trunks doing some damage. Alright, so we've kind of got the rotations that I want. I mean, what turn is it? Turn 5. 351. I mean, there's no point taking the risk of putting Fu in slot 1. Because as long as they just normal attack, Goku tanks this for double-digit damage. Whereas, oh, never mind. And then that is also true. Super 17 from Super would be Super 17. Obviously, that's not what he'd officially be called. I just mean the fact that people will always say, like, Z Broly or Super Broly. So that'd be Super 17. Alright. Here we go. If possible, we want to make sure we've got STR orbs left on the field. Because then Fu can't get screwed over on the next turn. Wow, what? They attacked 3 times before supering. There's certain rotations where that would absolutely get you killed. Like, Tech Gotenks would get destroyed. Like, Dragon Fist Goku would have to dodge all of those 3 attacks before countering the super. I've never seen them do that before. 3 attacks before they supered. That's crazy. And then, yeah, obviously Vegito's not going to do any damage, but he tanked the super, which is what he was here for. Yeah, Fu did not get enough build-up. Yeah, an AGL character needs to get, what is it, 10 million and then crit to do damage? But yeah, this is actually all we can do, and just hope that Fu dodges. %. It's a coin flip. Can we win the coin flip? We do. And we do against the normal as well. The problem is, I don't know how much damage he would take from normals. So he's got to keep dodging. It's not just a case of, oh, well, he dodged the super, so it's fine. He did get a double super, though, so he has got slightly higher defense now. But ideally, he still just needs to dodge everything. 465. Oof. Everyone else on the turn should tank everything for double-digit damage, though, so... But this is where we need them to come in clutch. Like, Goku needs to triple super, and then Trunks needs to actually get the additional supers. Because if we get onto the next turn, I think we probably just die. Yeah, he just did an additional normal. Yikes. I mean, Trunks, on his best turn, Trunks can do like a quad super turn. But he's not going to. No, don't just do additional normals, Trunks, you loser. I think he just dies to normals now, if he only does one super. Bro, come on. This man right here, what is this? After Fu put in work. Physical Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta for not critting on his active skill turn. Yup. That's the run I did when I did my video. He did a 60 million attack stat and then didn't crit, so he did 0 damage. Yeah, Requiem getting baited by Tala. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's see if we can actually do AGL Frieza. What, the LR or the actual like Dokkan Fest AGL Frieza? Have there been any new gifted members that Toon dodged? We got there was a couple last night on the challenge run stream. But not so far today. No Toon L's yet today. But we did get a couple more yesterday. So the Toon dodging has continued. Yeah, okay. I mean, Fu, like, he did what we wanted him to do in slot 1 on that turn. So can't complain. And then Trunks, of all things. Trunks sold. Yeah, that physical Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan 3 Goku, his easy A, I'm really looking forward to. Anything that's a Super Saiyan 3 buff, I'll take it. Dokkan Fest Frieza. That would be an interesting one to try. Take a break from the Heroes ones for a sec here. What is his leader skill Space Traveling Warriors? Or is it... I can't remember. I always forget what his leader skill is. Planetary Destruction or Space Traveling Warriors, okay. I mean, I guess the thing is, you just put you use the Brolys on his team, which is kind of, I don't want to say cheating, but like the Broly units do absolutely destroy this stage. Bojack is good on the team. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock Easy A is going to be super good. I can't wait for that. Are these guys good for this? I mean, I know they are good, but... Man, I wish I had Int Broly. This is another one of those times where having Int Broly would be so useful. But I don't have him. Cell with the boost, maybe? I mean, is the event short enough that AGL Golden Frieza would actually still be useful? Maybe. So I wonder if Baby... Is Baby going to be good enough for the damage cap at the end? I feel like he might be. We've got to think about who our slot 1s are going to be, though. Golden Frieza. But then we need somebody else. Broly, I guess. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, the guaranteed additional super with a Power Beyond Super Saiyan ally, is already a great setup for him. So if he gets any, like... If he gets, like, significant amount... Because does he raise... He raises defense on super already, doesn't he? If it's not a greatly raise and they make it a greatly raise, that would be awesome. I mean, do we bring Cell Rudigan maybe? He needs Terrifying Conqueror's allies on the team though, which is super annoying. Which, I mean, Bojack is, Turtles is. They make this guy one? He should be, right? All Freezers should be. Yeah. I could bring Super Easy A STR Broly, or I could bring Tech Easy A Broly. But I don't want the fleet freezers to be floating, so gets 30%. Or Bardock. Let's try Harudagon. That'd be an interesting one. But yeah, let me have a look. They could definitely give him greatly raised. That would be crazy. That would be so good. Where is he? Yeah, raise defense for 1 turn. He also needs to raise attack as well, but greatly raise attack and defense would be super good. Key 3, attack and defense, make it like 150. Additional 150 when performing a super. Super class allies attack and defense 50%. Launches an additional super when there's another power beyond Super Saiyan ally attacking in the same turn. And then imagine if they really wanted to go ham for like Super Saiyan 3 and it was like launches another additional attack if there's a Super Saiyan 3 ally in the same turn. So if you have Super Saiyan 3 allies, he does 4, he could do like 4 supers. Oh wait, yeah, we're talking about Super Easy A, aren't we? Sorry, yeah, I forget. He's already got an Easy A, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking about just him getting an Easy A, but yeah, he already has an Easy A. Yeah, they'd have to just make it in his passive, so like he's going to be a slot 3 floating unit for the most part anyway. So they just have to add into his passive that he gets an even bigger stat buff on super, I guess. And then give him like damage reduction before attacking, so he would be good against AoEs or rotation locking potentially. But 33% damage reduction and crit per Super Saiyan 3 ally on the turn. Yeah. I mean, they could even do that and make it self-excluded and it would still be good, because it'd still be 66% damage reduction. I don't have AGL Jiren, so can't do that. Also, what a surprise there's no Frieza friends. So I'm going to need a Frieza friend. I should change Cell Rudigan for... someone did say the fact that Cell is boosted. Try him out on the team instead, but... Yeah, Kieran, how's it going? Future Saga team has 893k HP without HP equips. Jeez, what build? Let's make it here and see. 66% damage reduction, crit, triple super. Yeah, he'd be super good. Is it where the future Gohan lead, or because he's 200%? Wow. Yeah, future Gohan does have an insane amount of HP, which is obviously very helpful. Temporarily boosted, so obviously that'll be good. Still kind of tricky when it comes to the team building though. I mean, as long as you're transformed before we get to the physical 17 and Frieza, I guess. Yeah, you probably don't want to be using like the extreme characters by themselves, though. You also need characters who aren't going to get completely destroyed by Frieza and 17. There isn't a future saga enemy. I mean, these guys are okay, but not against, like, this particular. And I mean, this Trunks would be good as long as you actually can transform, because otherwise he's not going to be good at all. Although, actually, we don't have enough androids such cells. Actually, do we? No, because you won't be on there, because you're the actual thingy Trunks. You will be. And both the future Gohan leads will be. Well, we'll give it a try. Where is... Who's got a future? Where's Trunks? Oh, Super Saiyan 2 Trunks OST. Alright, so we're going to try out a future saga team versus Goku and Frieza. This will certainly be an interesting one. 200% leads future Gohan. We do have 823k HP with this team build, so that's certainly quite interesting. I guess we do this, right, so that you get the transformation straight away. Although hopefully we kind of want to time it so that we're not getting this guy come back with his guaranteed dodge turn against Frieza and 17, because then he won't get guaranteed dodge. The timing for having like Vegito is really awkward. You probably don't want him on turn 1, right? Because then the ideal thing is probably to get him in slot 7 and then float him off against Tech 17, as long as the locking doesn't prevent that. And then he comes back against Goku and Frieza. Would be ideal, I guess. Alright, so Trunks should hopefully be able to tank well enough here if he gets the supers off. Vegito obviously is currently boosted as well, and he gets the extra key in slot 3, so he'll still get to super here. Okay, Trunks getting a decent amount of extra supers. Obviously the blue boys on the team are like a massive liability, but you know, we're not exactly swimming in top tier unit options when it comes to this team. Speaking of which, there's our boy Tech Trunks. Okay, well, future Gohan's locked in slot 1. As long as he doesn't super in slot 1, then we could be okay. But then also Trunks has to guard, and ideally he needs to not get supered. But of course. Ho-ho! Future Gohan with the dodge. Let's go. My goat. The only thing is, will Future Gohan be able to do damage to Goku and Frieza? Maybe with the domain up, I guess, and the active, after you've used the active skill, so he gets the permanent buff, but I don't know. At least once his domain goes up, we'll have it for like the whole of the rest of the fight, right? Because once his one runs out, the other one's one would activate. And Tech Trunks could be really useful for the end, as long as we actually get, like, if he gets his attacks off here and then we get his active skill ready. So is he going to guard? We've got Android/Cell Saga allies on the team. He did guard. Let's go. And he got a dodge. Unbelievable. Although that's a crazy low amount of damage for one turn. Although that could work out in our favour, because Tech Vegito, I mean, I guess it's unfortunate to waste 100% turn for against this guy, but if we don't kill him on the next turn, it means Vegito comes back on the turn after. Guaranteed dodge, float him off, I guess. I mean, with the boost, the temporary boost, I don't know, after supering, he should have probably at least tanked normals from. I mean, these guys kind of have to just be in slot 1, don't they? Annoyingly. Bad turn for, like, orbs and stuff. But it is what it is. Yeah, Future Gohan should hopefully be okay for damage once we get the active skill, the domain up and everything. Obviously, ideally, we'll be able to get the fusion with Vegito Blue as well. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit awkward. Oh no, he didn't super yet. I mean, if Trunks gets a decent amount of supers here, he could tank it, but I was going to say, watch, he did really well in the first turn. Watch him get, like, no additional supers now. Bruh. Fraudulent. Okay, well, he didn't super. Interesting. Okay, so who's getting locked where? Take Trunks locked in slot 3. Well, I guess that means we have to float him off, so we don't really have a choice, so we'll put Vegito in slot 1. Since we can't float Vegito off, he might as well be in slot 1 and get the guaranteed dodges, but action break. I mean, we didn't need to, but there's no reason not to, because obviously Trunks gets the other active skill once he transforms. He needs to attack a certain number of times to transform, so doing the active skill is another attack added to that total, because we need Trunks to actually transform as soon as possible. But yeah, Trunks transforms automatically once he's done a certain number of attacks. So doing the active skill counts as another attack. And then ideally, Future Gohan isn't going to kill here, and then Trunks gets to do some more attacks in slot 3. I mean, best case scenario is Trunks actually does a couple of attacks and he kills him, because then the next time he comes back he transforms. Right, come on. Trunks, 7.1. I mean, that's not crazy. He'd need to do multiple supers here to actually kill him, but yeah, look at that damage. Come on. I'll take Trunks. Crit. Nope. This guy. And he didn't guard. Let's go. 300k damage. Now, we're not wasting his active skill yet, because using his active skill gives him guaranteed dodge, so we want to save that for Goku and Frieza. At least Future Gohan has his damage reduction here, but he still doesn't take double-digit damage, so we're dead. Tech Trunks, the fraudulent one, yet again. Why? Why would they design a unit in 2024? Well, I guess, did he release for 2023 for Global? But, for JP? But, like, why would you give a unit a passive where they have to have 3 other category allies on the team and it gives them a chance to guard when other units get guard for free, or like get guard for like have 1 unit of another category on the team? He has to have another 3 characters and he has a chance to guard. And then, yeah, not guarding and taking 300k from normals. That's insane. Yeah, didn't even get past 17. Did we get... Is there a Frieza friend now? Yeah, there's a couple here. Let me filter by Wicked Bloodline to make it easier to look at the Friezas. A fusing character that doesn't heal after fusing. Yeah, a fusing character that requires you to be on low HP in order to fuse, and then when you do fuse, you don't heal. Alright, so we've got 269% ones. What are the builds? 8 additional, 9 dodge. 2 additional, 14 dodge. Sorry, 2 additional is 8. Let's go for the dodge one, I guess. Well, that's how quick that was. We didn't even get to the end of the Trunks OST before we were dead. Okay, so we're going to try out AGL Dokkan Fest Frieza's team versus Goku and Frieza and see how well we get on. Double Frieza turn 1 is not great. In fact, this starting rotation is actually awful because we've got double Frieza turn 1 and we've got Broly in slot 3 who's going to be our other slot 1 unit. So in theory, in order to have our rotations the way we want, I'd have to float off Golden Frieza here, which, I mean, I guess these guys don't hit insanely hard on turn 1, but Frieza is not a slot 1 unit, so yeah, nice. The friend is has 14 dodge, so that 14 dodge coming in clutch in slot 1, you love to see it. A bunch of additional normals, let's go. I can't remember how many dupes my Frieza has. Did I pull any more copies of him when he came back? Because he's been back multiple times on Global now. I must have pulled at least 1 extra copy of him. Because I only got the 1. I only had him at 55% like when he first came out. Oof. Still takes 190k from their super. That doesn't bode well for later. Yeah, hopefully the idea is that this event is short enough that Golden Frieza doesn't become completely useless by the end. Because like I soured on this guy really quickly because events were longer, and so you put him on the team to be a defensive unit, and then by the time you get to the end of the event he can't tank. So fair enough. None of these guys have any build up, do they? So just float you off here. But yeah, obviously Cell having the temporary boost is the reason why I made him the last choice. Wasn't sure who to put on as the 6th option on the team. I didn't want to risk using Harudagan, so. Plus, of course, you know, we could get the clutch, like, heal and transformation with Cell, so. Alright, so Broly slot 1 to tank. Really need him to... There you go. I was going to say, I really need him to super Broly, though, if he's going to super. Okay, good. Yeah, I really wish they had just given the worldwide celebration Broly's big bad bosses. I know that they just never do it for Broly, but like, why does the Broly trio have it? And then, like, you know, they gave Anniversary Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 Saiyan Raw, even though none of the other ones have it. Like, just do it. I don't know why they have to stay stuck in this, like, well, no, Broly doesn't have big bad bosses. Well, he should. So give the new ones big bad bosses. Like, just think how crazy, like, all of the Brolys would be. Like, Tech Broly, the Easy A one, on his active skill turn, if they all also had big bad bosses. That would be insane. Like, the damage that he would do, it would be absolutely ridiculous. Okay. I mean, this isn't a bad rotation, to be fair. Not great key for Cell or Turles, to be fair, though. Yeah, see, look at that. Golden Free. It's only turn 4, and he takes 170k normals. I mean, they should just stick to the reasons why certain characters have it anyway, is the fact that they're the final bosses of, like, the arcs or the movies. So Broly should have it. And even Dragon Ball Super Broly should have it. Like, they literally had to fuse into Gogeta to stop him from going on a potential world-destroying rampage. Like, how is he not a big bad boss? And then especially if you're then going to give the Broly trio big bad bosses. It's just such a weird, like... Okay, get the additional. That's awkward. I mean, I guess I just have to transform you, right? He's not a slot 1 unit, though, which is the problem. Also, look at this terrible key. Can't even get a super for Broly. Man. We are taking some crazy damage. Yeah, the fact Bio Broly has it as well is hilarious. And we've got no big bad bosses active for Bojack, obviously, as we've been discussing, because Broly doesn't have it, but... Nice. Bojack stacking that attack. I shouldn't have transformed Broly. He wasn't getting attacked this turn, so he's kind of like wasted a turn of his like damage reduction. But then now we get the Cell transformation, so... We do need to kind of hide him a bit here, though, because, I mean, his post-super defense will be good, but I don't know if it's going to be... It's not going to be tank supers good. Yeah, I was about to say, where's my full heal? It does disable... Yeah, see, we want to save Frieza's active skills because he has the action break. Ah, man. Yeah, I think Golden Frieza is just not good enough. Like, we don't have anyone really that can go in slot 1 here. So we ideally need to take Golden Frieza off the team. $389k in slot 1, jeez. But the problem is, like, who else, like, this, what does this team have, like, to tank against Frieza and 17? Like, these are all the characters on... Oh no, we're on Future Saga again now. Space Traveling Warriors, Planetary Destruction. Yeah, these are the characters on Frieza's team. Like, who do we actually have that can be a slot 1 tank? Full Power Frieza. Everyone goes on about Full Power Frieza, but... Well, actually... What about Tech Beerus? Although he always needs to have a Movie Bosses, Realm of Gods or Exploding Rage character on the rotation with him. So we've got to put him with somebody else. But Tech Beerus isn't going to tank like Goku and Frieza's super, is he? And it means we have to have like... We basically have to have Turles or Bojack with him all the time.
Let's do this.
And it's in slot 7. That means we have to float Broly though. Which makes this first turn really awkward because I can't really float him here. I mean, I guess we could just leave you in slot 1 and hope for the best. As long as there's no immediate super, it should be okay. Yeah. And he's got the super... Yeah, he's got Space Traveling Warriors allies on this build, so he's got guard. Or at least chance... Is it chance to guard? And of course, while he's not transformed, Bojack supports Space Traveling Warriors, which means he'll be supporting Beerus. Turles army destroying these guys here. Love to see that. Alright. The problem is, though, who gets locked? Not for... Oh, yes, good. I was going to say, Frieza locked in slot 1 is just death. But at least we can do this. Okay. Not ideal, but I guess best case scenario for this rotation is that Cell gets supered and not Frieza. It's the premiere in the morning PST. I think, what time does it say for the PST thing? Because I think it's like 10 AM UK time, so that's what, like 1 AM PST, no, 2 AM PST and then like 5 AM EST, I think. Because yeah, it's 10 AM UK time, I believe, the premiere thing for tomorrow, the New Year's producer layer. Well, I mean, a bit early for getting this, but we'll take it. I mean, this can potentially carry us through to Cell's transformation as well. Although, look how terrible this key is. Yeah, 2 PST. Yeah, so that's 2 AM for US and then 10 AM for me, which is much more reasonable time. So I will be live reacting to that and then obviously do the news video afterwards. Should keep that time for everything. I know, right? New releases, banners, everything. That'd be wonderful. For me. It's always funny when rage mode characters dodge. I mean, yeah, so this turn is not like the craziest, but we're getting some free damage. We can't take damage. He's supered, which means the super's now removed from the next rotation. Yeah, the producer letter tomorrow. Yeah, and now Beerus is locked in slot 1, which is exactly where we wanted him anyway. Good stuff. I'm going to use this, because he can use it twice anyway, but by doing this, it gives him the 24 key, which means guaranteed crits, which means he then we should kill him this turn. And now we've also lost enough HP that now on the next turn we get Cell's transformation. Okay. Nice. Alright, this is actually working out relatively nicely. Obviously, it all depends on the attacks on the first Goku and Frieza and 17 turn and where they potentially super, because obviously, even after transforming, Cell's not going to be able to take a super from them. Okay. Oof. I mean, for the sake of the rotations and having the freezers, I kind of want to do this, but, like, I guess we do need to float you. I don't want Cell to take multiple hits. I need to do this to keep the int-orbs close by, I think. Yeah, because we can get 7. Or if I do this... No, Frieza needs 3. It's one of those things where this is one of those times where having a scouter would be so incredibly useful. If he could super Broly here, maybe. If they're going to super. I think I'm probably cooked. I say probably. We just have to hope they don't super, because I don't think anyone on this turn can tank a super. Man, this run was going so well as well. The death beams. Oof. And then the super. They didn't super. Well, I had to float off the other freezer, so... Okay, so if we do this... Keep you untransformed for now for the support, and then do this. Yeah, I knew they were going to super straight away, but... Beerus has got some decent build-up. Nice, 217, that's not bad. Okay, okay. It's midnight for me. Oh, what, the producer layer? Yeah, I think Super Kaioken Goku versus Pikkon would be super fun as the New Year thing, but he was already a New Year Dokkan Fest Pikkon. It'd be kind of funny to have that, because then that'd be the perfect excuse for them to easy A Pycon and Janemba, even though Janemba doesn't really fit. Although I suppose he kind of does, because even though Janemba himself isn't on Otherworld Warriors, like, that whole thing takes place in the Otherworld, so you can kind of excuse it, right? I'll definitely save the Solar Kamehameha here. Save that for the actual Goku and Frieza phase. And as long as Cell actually crits, like, we could do some good damage here. Because then ideally what we want is we get the back-to-back turns of like Frieza against Goku and Frieza where we use their active skill and it removes the first attack of the turn. No crit. And that's that he did one attack and didn't crit. Oof. Come on, Taylor's Army. Give me like the triple super turn, because they should get crits, right? Because we got 24 key. Oh, so close. I didn't want to have another turn. Also, this is awkward. It's not the worst. No, we want that for the last phase. Damn it. I mean, at least that means we don't risk, like, we can't get killed here now, but that's super annoying. Yeah, exactly, because if they do Pycon and Super Kaioken Goku, they can easy A the physical Super Kaioken Goku and the Pycon, and then obviously easy A Pycon and Janemba. That'd be so funny, there'd be two Pycons getting their easy A and they have the same name, so... See, this is where we could potentially get screwed over, because they're attacking multiple times in slot 1, so if the first attack isn't the Super, then... we will probably just end up dying, but... because unfortunately they always super attack in slot 1, but they can do their like normal attacks first. Which is what we don't want. Also, we're on really low HP, which is not good. But we need to keep... ideally need to keep Bojack untransformed, because he's providing support. Typical. Yeah. I mean, we survived, but if everyone else tanks everything for double digits, then I guess we're all good for this turn. But Beerus not doing damage. Let's go. Triple super. 0-0 crit for 0. Let's go. Yeah, you can't skip that part of Frieza's active, which is weird. But yeah, I will be live for the producer letter thing. Yeah, 11 million, but with no crit means he doesn't do damage. So far we've done an active skill and had 2 characters attack, and we haven't done any damage yet. That's the other thing as well, is the New Year's banners don't normally have banner units. So Pycon versus Super Kaioken Goku's a good choice, because there's not really any options for banner units for them anyway. It's so crazy though to think that like this team in the right circumstance, like in the right event, this team can be good, but like that whole rotation we haven't done any damage. That's insane. Yay, that Frieza was actually built up enough to do some damage. Let's go. I haven't seen this for ages, so let's...
This is no game.
What's the this is no game, and then this does like 0 damage. He's got the boost though, right? So come on. Do damage at least. Blows up the entire Earth. Hey, we did damage. Let's go. Right. So this... Yeah. I mean, I think we just die anyway because we've got, like, no health. Okay, that was the super this time. Let's go. Come on, boys. Do that damage. Now, if only we hadn't wasted that Beerus Rage mode in that previous turn, because we would be getting it, like, on this next turn. That would be so good, but... No, Broly with the 0 damage. 24.2 million for Cell. Come on, Cell. Nice. The only problem is we get back to the next turn and we've now got no like rage mode for Beerus, no active skill for Frieza. Like, this is going to be GG. Yeah, Frieza's not even doing enough damage, enough attack here to do damage even if he crits. Man, if we could have just done some more damage, like, we'd have actually done it. That whole first turn, we didn't do any damage. That's crazy. We've got the Dokkan attack as well, so, like, if we could somehow just not die to the first attack of the turn, like, we would win here, but... what can we do? Like, literally nothing we can do. Well, GG, boys. I'm intrigued to see. Let's heal at least. I'm intrigued to see how much damage, if like Beerus could actually survive. How much dodge does my Beerus have? I don't think I redid his hidden potential. He's got 14. So I mean we can cross our fingers and hope for the 14% chance to dodge, I guess. Oh, I didn't turn the animations off.
Looks like victory is mine.
Right, well, fingers crossed for the 14% chance to dodge. Oh, he doesn't even tank normals. We died without even getting supered, bruh. Well, it was close, but there you go. So, Frieza team, I mean, I feel like this is one of the better builds for the team. And... yeah, I mean, if we'd picked up, even if there'd been one more turn before where we'd picked up, like, same type orbs, like, during that whole run of turns, if we'd picked up same type orbs with, like, 1 or 2 extra characters, we'd have got the Dokkan attack on that last turn. I don't know how much of a difference that would have made, but, because Broly did a bit of, did he do damage with his initial 18 key super? But yeah, we started the turn on low HP, so Beerus didn't have the damage reduction. No one else can go in slot 1. So there it is what it is. I don't know what better team build you can make for this team versus Goku and Frieza. Harudegan, if you could somehow sneak him by Frieza and 17, could potentially dodge against Goku and Frieza, but yeah, it's a tough one. But let me know what you guys think for the Frieza team versus Goku and Frieza. What kind of build would you use? Let me know if you actually managed to do it, but yeah, there you go. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been The Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, so it's not the end of the stream, but I thought we might as well record that, make it into a video, because it's kind of a funny one. I just like testing out these teams against Goku and Frieza. There's not really anything else to do at the moment, as it is anyway, so AGL Frieza versus Goku Frieza. What was the one we did last night? The, oh yeah, Tech Buhan. So if I delete those. Alright, so do that. Would have won if you got the broken. Because yeah, if Broly got the Dokkan attack, then he would have had the heal. I don't think Beerus doesn't live that super though, surely, with them below 50% HP. Also, shout out to Mandalorian Legion. I don't know if the thing came up. I didn't see the alert for the Twitch Prime. Subscribed for 12 months. Let's go. 1 year of Twitch Prime from Mandalorian Legion. If it isn't GT or Daima, yeah, the Dokkan Fest. If it isn't GT or Daima, what's the next, like, most likely, like, most hype? Because well, I say joking, but we're talking about, like, Super Kaioken Goku versus Pikkon. Not sure how likely that would actually be. Obviously, for me, like, the Bardock and Mira one for, like, a Xenoverse thing would be awesome, but you have to say, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, like, Toon. Yeah, as soon as I press stop record, be like, don't leave, don't leave. 5,966, damn. That's crazy. Pull up the Thunder Flash animation. Which, what, the Pikkon one, the STR Pikkon one? Wait, how do you do that? Can't you only do it from, like, a banner? Or am I... OG Dragon Ball, yeah. Kid Goku versus Demon King Piccolo. Yeah, that would be my dream, like, dual Dokkan Fest for the end of the year. Like, the, doing Bardock that transforms into Super Saiyan 3 and creates the time, like, rift dimension domain. And then Mira, who transforms. I meant like a YouTube video. Oh, I see. I mean, I could get claimed for that because Dragon Ball's weird with showing clips of the show. Even when I've done those videos where I do the community response, where I say, like, who do you want the Dokkan Fest to be? And then someone posts a clip, like, well, even just a GIF. Someone posted one of the clip where Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta's beating down Rose, and the video got copyright claimed for that clip. And that was just someone's, like, tweet reply to my thing. So... yeah, God Vegeta versus Wrathful Broly would actually be awesome. Oh, actually, that would be really good. I should make a list of some of these to do a video for who do we want to see. Because, so you got God Vegeta. I want to do some, like, underrated choices. So God Vegeta and Wrathful Broly. Bardock and Mira. Because they did say there was going to be another crossover banner coming up soon, and that's, you know, the Bardock and Mira thing would be a crossover banner. Well, they would both be crossover banners. Super Koken versus Pycon. I guess I could do those as like the main three and go over like who the easy A's and all that kind of stuff would be. But yeah, that's happened in the past with loads of people who make Dragon Ball content, where like loads and loads of people were getting claimed left, right, and center for all sorts of stuff. Because it's difficult to make like a video where you're talking about Dragon Ball without showing like clips of it, and then yeah, people were getting claimed. It was the it was in the details for, was it the Easy A banner for Heroes, where it said like crossover characters will return in an upcoming like crossover banner or something. I don't know if anyone has the screenshot saved and can put it in the Discord, because it'll be in there somewhere. I just would have to find it. I think divers will replace heroes potentially. It depends. I feel like they could just do the November time slot as like a crossover like celebration going forward, but it's just Jay Gohan versus Dabura. I mean, personally, that's like a super unhype choice. Is it a fun fight? I don't really remember it very well. Isn't it just disappointing because like Gohan's like fallen off? Yeah, I think those three would probably be enough. Let's do underrated New Year's DFE picks. There you go, that'll do one. That'll do. Yeah, that's true. Dabura's leader skill probably wouldn't be very good. I mean, I guess he could end up being like another demonic power leader skill, but yeah, it'd be like demonic power, Buu Saga, and then that's it.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, the stone spit as like an action break or ghost usher. Yeah, as a ghost usher, that would make sense. That'd be cool. Siblings Bond leader skill, I guess, is weird for him because they're such a weird team. There's so few extreme characters on it, but in theory, it could work. But crossover banner is probably, well, no, because the New Year step up banner won't have any like, it's not going to randomly have like heroes, Easy A characters or anything in it. 2 confirmed Easy A's. Wait, Frieza, Goku and Piccolo, and who else? Yeah, Bardock has again. Yeah, because we know about the Goku and Piccolo thing in the data. The other one that we saw that was only in JP that wasn't in Global was the Goten one. But then obviously it was added in and his EZA did come out. Yeah, it would be Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman technically, yeah. Yeah, it could work as the 30%. Heroes units are being added to the general pool when the New Year's banner drops. Could be. Lead siblings bond but won't link well with any of the Toa or Fu units. Yeah, that's true. Good times. The Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. I don't think so. I don't remember seeing that. I saw someone post a thing about his, I saw someone post a thing about him, but I thought it was mainly just the, oh, the art update, yeah, and that was ages ago, yeah. Oh god, yeah, I remember, that was ages ago. Martian Resurrection Plan. That link. Why does it have to take so long to load when it's not even active? Yeah, exactly. Super Saiyan 4 equals money. I mean, yeah, if it's going to be Baby versus Goku, then obviously he's going to transform into Super Saiyan 4. But it's about time. Like I said, like we haven't got the original Super Saiyan 4 transformation in the game. Like... Okay.
All right, let's do this.
When was the last GT units? Not for a while, right? Okay, so we don't have a Geo on the first turn, which is good. Okay, good start here. But yeah, I could definitely see GT as the most... GT or Daima, I think, are like the most likely choices, but... But as always with Dokkan, it could literally be anything. But yeah, New Year's being GT with then a bunch of EZAs, and then we get like a new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as part of the 10-year, like, that team will be crazy good again. Who have we got for this next rotation? Vegito gets locked. Wonderful. I don't really want Fu floated off, but I don't want the Gokus floated off either. Standalone Orange Piccolo still is something that we need, which will be cool. I could see him being like a random Dokkan Fest. Because obviously they'd have to pair it. I don't know if they would do him as like an anniversary or worldwide, or like a dual Dokkan Fest, because then who do you pair him with? Like another Cell Max or another Beast Gohan? So I could see him being like a random filler Dokkan Fest. But like a good one, right? Like Slug or Buhan, where he just comes out as a TUR Dokkan Fest and is really good. I think that would be quite cool. Yeah, the day LR Kid Buu gets announced and I do the stream where like the news drops on Twitter of like LR Kid Buu's details, that will be the day, that will be the stream, the day where Toon gets a membership. Yeah, true. They could pair Orange Piccolo with another like Gamma's unit of some type. That's true. Oh, for Pete. Why do they? They're literally the only one unit on the turn that can go in slot 1 is the one that gets locked in slot 2. I mean, we did get enough orbs for him to have damage reduction, but... And we got the physical orbs, so he's got defense, but... Still a yikes. 335k, nice. Rotation locking remains the worst thing in the game. If they do another LR campaign and Kid Buu is still on the list, yeah. At that point for the memes, regardless of who else is on the list, even if there are other really cool options, everyone should just vote for Kid Buu. Although the thing is, if it's an LR election, then doesn't that mean he would just end up being a free-to-play LR? Yeah, we still don't have a fusing Goku Black and Zamasu, that's true.
All right, let's do this.
Or the current LR campaign list have. I mean, obviously Kid Buu, I think fusing Zamasu and Goku Black could be on there. Kefla, a Heroes LR. Obviously very, very unlikely now, but... Alright, so... Interesting start here. Keep Mechikabra on rotation for now, because the more... the more stacks he gets, the earlier the better. Yeah, that's the problem with this event, is you kind of want to float some slot 1s if they end up getting locked against 17, but then like this team doesn't have enough units that can then just be in slot 1 in the early turn. I mean, I guess here Mechikabra could be, but the problem is if you put Universe Tree Goku in slot 3, the combination of Mechikabra and God Trunks doing all their attacks would potentially just kill him. So then Goku comes back on turn 4 and hasn't attacked a single time, which means he has no build-up. That's probably one of the bigger problems with the Heroes team, is that so many characters are vying for trying to get some sort of like build-up or something. Well, that's not ideal, but... That means I'm going to have to float off Dark King Fu. If I can, on the next turn, depending on who gets sealed where. Yeah, because then that happens. Like, you have Goku come in on turn, well, his very first turn. Good video idea. What units Dokkan needs to add that they haven't? Yeah, could do. I was thinking even of doing it like if there was like if we made a fan like community made LR election list, like what would it? Who would be on it? Alright, Fu is supered enough, he gets to eat double digits from this. That's decent enough, I guess. Yeah, because if it was just which units are not in the game that we need, they'll run through all the heroes' characters, yeah, that we don't have. God Broly. Oh, good. What did I say? We need to float off Fu on this turn. And he's locked in slot 1, because of course he is. Well. Yeah, it takes Dokkan a few months for the full design process for a character, and when it's the big anniversary or like worldwide characters, then they say something up to like 6 months or something. So everything's planned like super far ahead. Good work, Fu. Love that dodging. And this is our unit that we're going to rely on dodging in slot 1 against Goku and Frieza, by the way. What's this OST? This is the Broly intro. At least Goku's start of turn defense is high enough at this point that we do get a decent heal back from the orbs, but I was going to say, he won't tank a super, like, super well here. Still going to take, what, like 200 to 300k maybe? Yeah, 364, jeez. Fu should be okay, but God Trunks needs to do at least 2 supers to actually be able to tank their attacks. Well, I guess 11th anniversary probably isn't done yet, because if it takes, like, for LRs especially, if it takes, like, let's say 8 months at a maximum, then they won't have started them just yet, I guess. But they probably have already picked who they're going to be, potentially. Come on, Trunks. More supers. Oof. Bro's almost selling again. Say Super Slot 1, we're dead. Oof. LR Cyberman dream is real. I need to catch up with Dima. I've seen people posting like memes and screenshots and stuff like that, but I'm like at least 5 episodes behind at this point. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, like it's all right, but I'm not like super into it. So I'm just like I've just like fallen behind on the episodes. I think we're just dead now anyway, aren't we? Because, I mean, unless Goku dodges... What does the friend Goku have for dodge? Oh, 3. Okay, well, we're dead. Alright, well...
Let's do this.
One last attempt here. Starting rotation is okay. Though we'd have to float off Goku because the other Goku's in slot 7, so that's not ideal. Yeah, because if Goku doesn't get any attacks, then he's got no build-up for when he comes back on turn 4. I love the fact that Dark King Fu just has a monocle for some reason. Like the normal Fu has glasses, but Dark King Fu just has a monocle. Right, well, at least Goku gets like one attack off here before the end of the turn, but... I went to bed hours ago at 6 AM. Shout out to Drace. Shout out to the other, one of the other EST boys. Oh, of course, our only slot 1 unit gets locked in slot 2, and just like that, the run is over already. You love to see it. Rotation locking, so good. Such a good design for event difficulty. Lock your only slot 1 unit on the rotation in slot 2. Alright, well, that is going to be it for the stream. I'm going to wrap things up here now. Save Super Saiyan 3 to 4 for a major celebration. I mean, ideally they do just for the sake of like the budget and stuff, but I think Daima is the most likely. When you click on panel missions intermediate, there is a mission clear any prime battle event 3 times. What is a prime battle? If you go to, are they all in challenge now? Yeah, if you go into challenge and then go down There should be, they should say Prime Battle. Like you see on the side here, it says challenge in like yellow on the far left side. There should be a bunch where, is it red? Yeah, red, and these say Prime Battle. I mean, unfortunately, none of these characters are particular. I mean, if you're a newer player, the best one to farm up is probably Krillin, just in case you do ever decide to do some World Tournament stuff. He's a free-to-play AoE character. But you only have to do, I think it's any event, you just have to do any stage. So the first stage is the one where you farm copies of the actual character card. So to beat that mission, you could literally just go in and beat the first stage like a bunch of times. Because yeah, the first stage gives you the card, the second stage gives you the medals to awaken him into a TUR, and then the third stage gives you the medals to awaken him into an LR. But that's where they are. So, but yeah, that's it. That's going to be it for the stream. We will be back tomorrow. There'll be no early stream at the early time because I will be live for the reveal, which is at 10 AM UK time. So we'll watch that live and then we'll do a reaction thing afterwards. But yeah, that is going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure you hit that like button if you have not already. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.